So Chad and I, we used to go into other stores and give evaluations, and then other people in our community would come to our store and just evaluate the big picture of how we were operating our businesses. And that was always really helpful. In one of those situations, we went into a store and we saw one of the gondolas, like they were very sparse in how they were stacked. There just wasn't, it was a little chaotic and not very full. So we asked the owner about it. We say, do you sell a lot of brittles? Do you guys have more in back stock and your staff's just not trained to put it out? What's going on here? And he was like, no, we're waiting to sell these last couple bags before we make another brittle. We don't want to be wasteful. And we just don't sell a lot of brittles. And the feedback that we gave him was, well, you will never sell a lot of brittles unless you have this amount of brittles on your gondola. And he just didn't know that. But there's a lot of data and a lot of research. Consumer America. There's so much research that goes into marketing. And one of the principles that has come out of all of that research is that every single product has a minimum. So when we have 15 bestseller assortments or 15 truffle assortments, that actually is our zero. That's our minimum number. And once you hit 15, you are much less likely to sell those products, because it's kind of like when someone comes up to the ice cream area and they look in the bottom of a barrel and they go, oh, I don't want the last scoop, because they think it's going to be stale. They think the quality is going to be reduced, that it's rejected or less in some way. So every single product on the floor has a minimum. And as a supervisor, it's your job to know those minimums and make sure that the floor is stocked above the minimum for that particular type of item. Marketing is different. Marketing is the positioning of particular items in a particular place for a purpose. And that's kind of like a PhD. There are so many factors that we're balancing when we're moving items around. And that's why usually it's the manager, the owners, the decorator who moves that product around, because they are more familiar with all of the factors that are involved in arranging products. So if we ask you, hey, can you move this item from here to there? That's kind of the realm in which you're going to touch marketing, but we don't in general want you moving sections of product around, because usually there's a really good reason why we have things where they are in a particular season. And a lot of times we know you could do a really amazing job at it, but we're about to change it all. Like if we know our Christmas order is coming in next week, we're going to have you clean really well, but we're not going to have you improve the marketing layout of the store, because we know we're going to shove those shelves full of stuff and change every single thing you do. And we don't want you spending 5 hours tweaking this problem and making it perfect when we know we're going to come in and change everything. So your job, merchandise product, do your best. If we give you a specific assignment, or if we say, hey, just get product out on the floor, then just get product out on the floor. And that's your responsibility. Just do it. But understand that we're going to come in and tweak it, and it's not personal. It's just how it is. We have specific people who are trained to do the actual marketing part of the business.